it's tough to pick just one memory, obviously when you're here for a few years. I'd say my favourites, first of all, is meeting so many nice people, whether that's my course leader, Dara, who I still talk to now, 7 years on. We meet up on a yearly basis, if not more than that, to chat through what we're both up to. I come in, speak to the students, meet even more new cool people. But the people I met on my course as well, lifelong friends I met, whether that's meeting up now through work, meeting up now just to chat about life and catching up. And also when I was here, I was training as an athlete, so some of my best memories were competing here and training here as well, because it's obviously got world-class facilities. This is cringe, but I'm going to say the gym, because even now, 7 years after leaving, I come back to St Mary's to use the gym a few times a week. There are world-class facilities here. Obviously, we've had athletes come through here like Mo Farah, who you see running around from time to time. But yeah, I come back now on a weekly basis, a few times a week, to use the facilities here because they're amazing. Yeah, well, without a doubt, over the course of the 2 years that I spent here, if I didn't do the work placements that I did, I wouldn't be at Sky Sports News now. Dara had a lot of connections. We also had lecturers come in from Sportsbeat, and I had a placement working at the London 2012 Olympic Games, which was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, but I got that through being here and studying here at St Mary's. And then I know that 93% of students get a job from being at St Mary's in the first 6 months of leaving here. I got a job in the first 2 months because of the work placements that I did here. The kind of network of people that the likes of the course leaders know definitely set me up for success and got me to where I am today. So I came here to study a master's in sports journalism, and I split the course over 2 years because, first of all, I was a national level 400 metre runner, so I wanted to maximise my training, maximise the age that I was at and compete at an international level. Alongside that, I wanted to get as many work placement opportunities as possible so that when I finished here, I could actually give myself the best chance of getting the job that I really wanted. So it allowed me to split that, and then, like I said before, get some amazing work experience out of it as well. So I think without the flexibility, which you don't get at all universities, and you don't kind of get that with people that you're working alongside either, and the course leaders who really help you and help mould where you want to go, and always bearing that in mind and always speaking to them about it, and they're the ones who are really pushing you and your biggest fans. Well, I joined St Mary's. I finished off my undergraduate degree and then was looking for a master's that would hopefully set me up to work at somewhere like Sky Sports News. St Mary's was one of the very few universities that did sports journalism as a master's and was NCCJ accredited, which is the gold standard that you needed to get a job at somewhere like Sky Sports News. So I got in touch with Dara, who had just set the course up. He just started it. And it kind of went from there, really, and it was the best decision I ever made, to be honest with you. It was incredible coming to this university. It's a smaller family kind of university, but somewhere with massive connections, and like I said, I mean, there's absolutely no way I would be working at Sky Sports News if I didn't make that decision and come here. Well, it's not a bad place, because 7 years later I still live here. I live just down the road in Teddington. Lovely place, 30 minutes from central London, nice and green. You've got the likes of Bushy Park where Mo Farah goes for his runs, so it's a nice place to live. The lecturers here are pretty cool. Shout out to Dara, who I still stay in touch with, and he brings his students into Sky Sports News every year, and look forward to catching up with him again soon. Yeah, well, it's something that is obviously a concern because you want to get as much experience as possible and then also study as well, but it's something that I managed to end up getting my dream job and something you guys can manage as well.